Kristen Sands, and I'm the program manager for the domestic violence programs at Self-Sufficiency within the Oregon Department of Human Services. I'm here today to talk about our Survivor Investment Partnership Program and job openings that we have available. Thank you for your interest in this program and these positions. Today, we're going to have an overview of the Survivor Investment Partnership Program, as well as ODHS, Oregon Department of Human Services. We're also going to have an overview briefly of the positions, who should apply, speak some about ODHS and equity, some benefits of working for ODHS, and some contact information if you should have further questions after our presentation today. We'd like to start with the overview about ODHS. The Oregon Department of Human Services is Oregon's principal agency for helping Oregonians to achieve well-being and independence through opportunities that protect, empower, respect choice, and preserve dignity, especially for those who are least able to help themselves. ODHS provides direct services to more than 1 million Oregonians each year. These services provide a key safety net for those in our society who are most vulnerable and or who are at a difficult place in their life. Our Survivor Investment Partnership Program is one of the programs that we have to help survivors of domestic violence. This is a partnership with Oregon tribal nations, culturally specific providers, and co-located advocacy agencies to provide services to domestic violence survivors. The Survivor Investment Partnership is funded to give tribes and organizations autonomy on how to administer their programs, and it provides survivors the ability to decide what supports they need to stay safe and maintain stability. This funding is to increase accessibility and meaningful financial supports for survivors, at the same time as giving that autonomy and resources to the providers within the communities that can help them best. Now I want to take a little bit of time to talk about the two positions we have available right now. One is an Operations and Policy Analyst 3 position. The other is a Program Analyst 2 position. You may apply for one or both of these positions. Please note that you will need to apply individually for each position that you're interested in. Our Operations and Policy Analyst 3 position will have many duties within the Survivor Investment Partnership Program, but some of the highlights are as follows. To establish and maintain partnerships with the 9 tribes of Oregon, culturally specific providers and communities, co-located advocates, ODHS staff, and other domestic violence and sexual assault entities. They'll represent ODHS and the SIP program on statewide domestic violence and sexual assault committees and work groups. They'll apply and help create process guidelines for the Survivor Investment Partnership Program. Develop and analyze the Survivor Investment Partnership data, as well as help develop contract guidelines to distribute SIP funds. This person is also going to help write and present briefings and analysis to leadership based upon data analysis and program goals. The Program Analyst 2 position is going to focus quite a bit on contract management, and this entails work around the day-to-day operations of SIP contracts, including the process such as processing invoices and data tracking, ensuring contract deliverables are being met, and working to provide that technical support to the grants that are being provided to the culturally specific organizations in our 9 tribes of Oregon, as well as the co-located advocacy agencies. They're going to research and respond to policy and program operations questions. They're going to create those technical assist documents, and they're going to assist with the SIP-related training materials. In addition, as is true for all of the positions, they're going to establish and maintain partnerships with the 9 tribes of Oregon, culturally specific providers and communities co-located advocacy agencies, and the ODHS staff. So who should apply for one of both of these positions? We encourage all candidates with transferable skills and experiences to apply. Studies have shown that women, people identifying as LGBTQIA2S+, and Black, Indigenous, and other people of color are less likely to apply for jobs unless they meet every one of the qualifications listed. We want to stress that we are most interested in finding the best candidate for the job. We encourage you to apply even if you don't meet all of the preferred skills. You may have some skills that we haven't even thought to include to our list. We want to learn about what you can bring to the position. So please apply. Now I want to take a little bit of time to talk about the benefits of working for ODHS, as well as then talk about the importance of equity in our agency. There are salary ranges for both the OPA 3 and the OPA 2 that you'll find in the job detailed materials and applications. The two ranges that you'll see here, one is for during trial service period, and the other is for after trial service, which includes a 6% increase for PERS. It's a little confusing, so I want to try and explain. So in the first 6 months of the position, when you're in trial service, you'll not be contributing to your retirement account, which is why the salary is lower. However, if you're in state service currently, then you won't be in this first bracket. You will be immediately contributing to your PERS, so you'll fall into that second salary range. After 6 months, everyone will be investing into their PERS account, so you will not see this in your paycheck, but this will be put into your PERS retirement account. Within this range, you might ask yourself, how do I know where I will be? This is decided after an applicant is offered a job, passed the background check. It goes to our pay equity department. They will look at your skills, your work experience, and other related information to determine your education, to determine where you might fit best on that scale. And then you'll be offered that formal job offer with the salary that you'll start at. There are some benefits to working for the Oregon Department of Human Services, and some of those include the fact that this position will be fully remote or a hybrid work model. We're really striving to help you maintain a healthy work-life balance. There's 11 paid holidays per year, paid time off, paid sick leave, competitive benefits package, including dental, health, vision, and retirement, access to employee resource groups, access to free employee assistance programs. One thing that we really want to stress is that we have a commitment to equity here at ODHS. We are committed to inclusive excellence by advancing equity and diversity in all that we do. We are an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer, and we encourage applications from members of historically underrepresented racial ethnic groups, women, individuals with disabilities, veterans, LGBTQIA2S+ community members, and others to help us achieve our vision of a diverse and inclusive community. Equity is foundational to our role as a human services agency, and we are committed to integrating it into all we do. The Equity North Star has 4 points that explain the agency's goals related to equity, inclusion, and racial justice. These are inclusivity, equity, service, and well-being. I hope that this video today has answered some of the questions that you might have had when you first read about the job. I encourage you to look through the application materials. We've provided links with more information about the job and some specifics. You may still have questions. Please don't hesitate to reach out. For questions about Workday or applying, or any technical issues that you might be having when trying to submit your application, please reach out to the recruiter listed on the job page. If you have questions about the Survivor Investment Partnership Program, or questions about the job duties, or perhaps if some of your skills and experiences might fit a position, please don't hesitate to reach out to Marcy DeGuire. She's our operations and policy analyst that's helping us with this recruitment process and with the program. Again, thank you. We really, really appreciate your time today. We appreciate your interest in this program, and we're looking forward to meeting you. Thank you. Have a great day.